Everyone, welcome to Corey Loses, where today we are beginning, finally, the next community challenge playthrough. Oh. Inhaled very weirdly. But in this playthrough, for those of you who haven't seen one of them before, I am only able to use units that have been submitted and named by viewers, patrons, Twitch subs, and so on. There's a link in the description to a spreadsheet which has all of our possible units listed. So I build them once, they're alive, I use them, and then if they die, they are gone. If I run out of those units, that's it. So I only have the units submitted. The roster was chosen based on votes from the dev team, giving me whatever random crap they wanted to. So it is a single planet start that we're going to be doing, and I've done some customization for that. There's units from Thrawn's Revenge, Revan's Revenge, and Fall of the Republic. So the other thing with this is because obviously it's a challenge playthrough, so I can only test so much. I do a little bit to try to make sure I have as much working as possible. There's always one or two things to fix over the first stream or two. So just, it's a little forewarning on that. But yeah, so we are going to be playing in a slightly modified CSA in the Imperial version of From the Ground Up. So we're taking the Imperial map. I normally do the CSA version of those maps. But we're going to start on Captain, because that impacts the size of the random spawns and the chances of getting the larger ships, which makes it slightly easier for us to expand it first, but it also makes it easier for the AI to expand it first. So early game, a little bit easier, later game, a little bit harder. I'm going to change it to Admiral as soon as the units spawn, though. But yeah. So, let's see. Are the gray dots in? No, so those are the planets of the generated map. You're able to switch out the background image, but you can't stop it from rendering the planets. But you also can't rescale that map, so the planets end up, if you have the map rescaled at all, way outside, which makes the actual map preview kind of useless. So kind of just went with what works. Did what we could with that menu. But yeah, so it's all generating now. We can switch to Admiral, so we'll have the actual difficulty higher, but the starting spawns are just one of the smaller ones on. So we got a couple of starting units, like a reasonable force to start with. We got Unicycle, one of our Mando wheel tanks. We have Day of the Triffids, a Magnetri Octoptara. We have It's Fine, one of our Pongitas. The 10th Legion of Australia, our Mandalorian swoops. So I tried to give us some of the more unique units to start off with. But let's also get one of our 4 heroes, or infantry heroes, Tank 2. Oh, I have to put the text in for those, so maybe I'll wait until that's in before I use them. We got Wonderful Human Beings, plus size paramilitary, and Bones Boys. Start off with there. Thank you, Damien, for the £5 donation, saying, "Hey, Corey, love the mods. Do you ever think a player would be able to pick between ion and ground-to-space cannon on a per-planet basis?" Unfortunately not. That is not a thing the game would really support. It's a faction index thing, I'm pretty sure. Like, I don't know if it actually works, but it's not a thing that we'd want a faction to be able to do, even if it would technically work. So it's not a thing we've ever really done. But let's get Frivolous and Hosho. I want to try to get Fighter Heavy to go to start off with. We'll get Goldfinger there. And I'm going to get some Spies, too. Thank you very much. The super chats do go towards the donation goal as well. It doesn't automatically show, but that will increase the size of our next single stream playthrough. But yeah, so I think what we're going to want to do is get to the nearest possible super cap yard, or even just level 3 yard. God, I really hate the little react button in the chat. It makes it so hard to read whatever the last message was. Normally I hide it, but forgot to. So Yaga Minor seems to be the nearest one. That's also close to the PA. So the 2 enemy factions we're going to have are the PA and the New Republic. The Empire of the Hand is here, but they're not going to have an active AI. So they're just kind of independent spawns right now. For whatever reason, the changes I was making with the community challenge was making the game crash if their AI was turned on. So I just went with not doing that after spending an afternoon pulling my hair out. But yeah, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4 to get to Bobringi. or 3 to get to EaW Minor. So I think going for EaW Minor makes the most sense, like going through Wistril to Borosk. Yeah, I think we have to do that. Because where else are the other capital shipyards? These are all lower level. They have Bilbringi for the New Republic. So we might actually be able to cut off larger enemy shipbuilding rather easily. Not easily, but yeah, they have Jameis. They also have Raltier, so they'll have a level 3 and a level 3 regardless. It's level 4s that are free. So that could be good for us to try to aim for early on. So we'll do that. And I would like to... I'd like to keep each planet specialized with the construction type we're doing. Because like the build bars are always quite full for these. Because obviously it's a specific unit types. Like, I can't necessarily always choose which of the units we want, but should be able to get by with what we have. How are we on pop? We're going to be good on pop for a while. Pop cap, not delicious pop. Guardian protectors, maybe. No, let's get some raptors. Because they'll be a bit sturdier than some of the B1s.
Ready and reporting.
So we're going to have our spy in a second, and then we're going to be able to go to Wistril. Because I really want to know what we're going to be fighting that's going to be worth our money in the short term. Okay, Wistril should be simple. So that's a good start for us. So let's pop in. It's going to be our Pathfinder right now. We're going to have... This is Knight Hospitalia.
All together now.
Okay. So, as per usual, we have a lot of quasars, and those are going to be pretty choice. I think in the next community challenge I do, the quasars are going to be out of whatever possible pool of units are there, because they end up being chosen. Never mind. In the random draws for our unit options quite a lot. Alright, this is Bucket of Bolts. This is Hosho. Up first we had You Will Not Be Missed. I get it. We also have Where Do You Study Tactics? And you're just fighter tenders, right? Botanical Golf Cart. Against the Odds. Small but mighty, and mitochondria. Okay, I'm gonna try to get you out of there. Okay, now just fly away. And let's get our bombers out there. I thought we were a bit farther out of the range of some of those than we actually are. Okay, let's try to take that out before. Oh god. You're really getting through. Oh, that's really unfortunate. Thought I was out of range of the shipyard. Or of the Golan. Okay, not a great start. The music too loud? I will... It's only at 6. Did my microphone turn down? Well, I'll turn it down slightly more. Turn out that way. What are... What's being shot at there? Okay, you need to get over here. I guess I just need to jump slightly farther back. I misjudged how close we actually were there. I thought we were outside of the range, but... Alright, let's get the slam jets in there. Then I think that's the last bomber squad? Okay. thought about excluding all the units that showed up in the last recurrent challenge to get more variety. Yeah, so when I do the randomized ones, that's gonna remove all of them. But for this one, I had everything in because the team was gonna be doing their voting on it. So I wanted to have the big, or the biggest pool possible.
Form up. Awaiting approach. Flight systems engaged.
Okay. Yeah, so if you want to check which units are alive or dead, that's going to be linked in the description as well. There'll be a whole spreadsheet for that. But I don't like that captain died. It's actually very sad.
Await your instructions.
Any more updates on Revenge Revenge and also your mod anything? Well, glad you enjoy them. Revenge Revenge you will start seeing some more updates on once Fall of the Republic is released or once TR is in beta. Fall of the Republic's in beta already, and TR is not going to be super far behind, so once all that's in progress, the Fall of the Republic, or Revenge Revenge beta is going to be coming, hopefully not super long after that, but we lost Frivolous, which, very sad. So our first loss, I'm actually just going to mark that in the spreadsheet right now. I'm going to try to stay on top of that during the stream if I can, unless it throws or slows stuff down too much. What the fuck? Oh. Okay. So, yeah, I'll just have to jump farther back. I have to be very patient with these ones. We'll get You Only Want Me for My Fighters. Very true, actually. But, you know, don't care. And the division we have, that should be fairly easy. Oh, do we have doubles of someone? I think I must have double-clicked on one of those guys. So I have to sell some wonderful human beings. That's a light vehicle. Okay. So let's start off with the Raptors. And I'm hoping all of these extra units are all set up. If I, like, missed a hard point or something, that's very bad. Is the Hutt Pirate base going to have different ships between the mods? Donovan's asking. Yes. For example, in Thrawn's Revenge, they have a Venator variant that does not exist in Fall of the Republic. Because the Venator was very much in an active position in Fall of the Republic. Okay, so I am going to use field bases for stuff.
Moving there now. Assault squad reporting.
But yeah, I don't have high hopes for our ability to actually win the campaign. I don't know that we have the bulk or the number of units, the sheer number of units to slip through in the later periods especially.
Move order acknowledged.
Okay, I think the unicycle is what we want on there.
All right.
And our Magnetrise. I should have looked at the name on that. I did read the name earlier though, so people should know. Wonderful human being.
All ready. Squad assignment accepted.
Main cannons
Alright.
powered and ready.
Let's get you guys heading up there. Oh,
Give us a signal.
have I played the Outfront Remaster mod or Star Wars Battlefront 2 2005? Or you mean 4? I have it. I've played Battlefront 2 2005. I played a couple mods for it, but I don't love the game.
Weapons
TBH.
ready. That wasn't clear. Repeat. Your signal
So
is
it's not one that I go
guarded.
back to a ton.
Flank speed. Orders acknowledged.
Do I want to build repairs yet?
Ready
No.
for battle. We can keep
I think
up.
the one field base there might be enough.
We stand ready to fight.
I'm gonna move you
Ready
back.
and reporting. Awaiting your orders. We can handle it. Ready for battle.
These guys are all...
Give us a target. Find
Okay,
cover.
can I
Create a crossfire.
drop some mines? Get you a little bit closer.
Moving as quickly as possible.
They're not gonna come up there.
Awaiting orders. It's time to move in for the kill. Assault squad reporting.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait until we have more people here. Well, you may as well just
Weapon system.
shoot there if you're gonna be hit on the retreat. We really need more of these guys to get up there. Like, if you're capable of shooting stuff, I would like you to actually come and shoot stuff for us. And let's go slightly around there.
We could use more supplies. Give us a signal.
There we go.
Taking an open formation. We're on the go.
Sparkling water, disappointing.
That wasn't
Doesn't have the flavor I'd want. Alright, do I have the hard points on these guys? That's going to be the questions with the Pongitas, whether I brought over the hard points or not. They're a Fall of the Republic specific unit.
Your signal is garbled.
Okay, and take cover here.
Ready for battle.
High Fleet Harbinger is asking, even though Fall of the Republic is a Legends-focused mod, any plans to introduce canon stuff such as Bad Batch, Baraka, Calcestis, etc.? No.
On the enemy position now.
The Bad Batch is, like, if one of us made the assets, then we'd use it. But it's not a thing we're prioritizing, because, like, those are also technically Legends, but, like, there's so many planets and characters and all that we
Give us a target.
could already use from Legends that we don't really need to mix there. In in Thrawn's Revenge, we have the optional stuff for some of the canon units, but like there's not really ships that would fit that in Fall of the Republic. Like most of the Clone Wars stuff just comes from TCW, which is already both Legends and canon, other than Season 7.
We're available.
So like there's not much to do there.
Any orders? We're moving into position now. Shouldn't be a problem.
There's a lot of infantry coming out.
Signal received.
Just don't know where the where that Juggernaut went. And you can like the vid if you want to join the stream. You can like the stream. Otherwise, YouTube thinks you don't like the stream, and then they leave me unemployed. Okay, get that out of there, and let's get you more towards the structures. We do have a bombing run, so I'm going to bombing run.
Reporting.
Get on in there.
You gonna let me shoot or what?
All right.
Initiate bombing run.
Any more updates with the Corporate Sector Authority? There's not much coming for them in this release.
Target locked.
There will be more stuff in the future for like government mechanics, and there's like some of their later Second Galactic Civil War era stuff. So they will get stuff eventually, but they're not
Awaiting
a focus for this release. Yeah, if I'm unemployed, then Marmar's unemployed, so it's a rough life.
Your signal is garbled.
All right. Okay, you need to not try to power slide for me. It's a very serious battle, not a let's have fun and power slide battle. Come on.
We got here.
There's a chance we've lost some infantry, but I think we've got our Raptors. Yeah, these are the real Raptors, or at least one of the real Raptors.
Stand ready to fight. This way, that way. Make up your mind.
And
Yes,
no,
sir.
they're not real Raptors.
Understood.
So we might have lost one of the Raptors. I'm not 100% sure. I know we didn't lose one of the Raptors, but one of the real squads may be gone.
Form up.
I copy.
And is there going to be anyone else sitting over here? No. So we've collapsed on that. We've got the one structure left. And then there's probably some sitting at that victory point. There we go.
Always ready, sir.
So you stay back here. Then you three, come on
On
then.
my way. Awaiting orders. Right away. Moving out. Heading out.
I don't want these to
Forming squad.
get killed on the way through. So maybe get back there and let's try to build a repair platform over here.
Ready and reporting.
Because otherwise we're just going to use a bombing run on them, which I'd actually be okay with.
Roll up.
If that's how we have to do it.
Transport ready.
Because the bombing run's almost ready. We can save some money. All right. Are the stats for the older time period units adjusted? No. The costing metrics and all that are consistent for all of them. So for the ground units especially. So the
Yes, sir.
like between Fall of the Republic and Thrawn's Revenge, it's all the exact same. For Revan's Revenge, it's not like the older stuff is rescaled for it. So they're already appropriate. They're age appropriate. Alright, so there's just the one little squad left down there. Look, if I end up having to abuse some stuff in this, that's just the name of the game. I'm not going to apologize for it. I'm sorry? Alright, there was one other little squad of infantry back here, I think. Nope, they... Where'd they go? Oh, there we go. There we go. Make a mod that works for MacBook? No. Sissy imposters are gone, unfortunately, so one of the Raptors did die. But it's not that mods do or don't work for MacBook. They work as much as the base game does, so there's no, absolutely no control we have over that. If the game works for MacBooks, the mods will. If the game doesn't, then that's not a thing we can do anything about, unfortunately. Adding a mechanic with certain Imperial heroes that would allow them to negotiate with Minor Warlord World for a certain price to integrate them. There's already so many ways for the Empire to get the other Imperial heroes and factions that a whole mechanic based around the Minor Warlords faction wouldn't necessarily be all that worth it. All right. We'll use our next money for this. And I'm going to save now. Okay, so we'll get another spy. I'm going to put you up here. And what do we feel is the biggest threat? Possibly the New Republic. But I'm going to try to focus on taking out the PA. It's we're going to have Yaga Minor. We'll try to build up some defenses over here, but it's going to possibly end up being Arinda that we defend at. So let's see what's at Borosk, and I'll get another one with this. Ooh, we got some Siruvi, which they have a lot of ion cannons, but I don't think they have much for actual hull damage. So that might be good for us right now. I am going to want some anti-fighter on them. So let's actually cancel those. We'll get our third diamond. And then we'll get the other on this. Because they're going to have a lot of little swarm droids coming. But I don't think they even have the Visette bombers yet. So that might be save and grace for us. Okay. Has there ever been a submod that inspired a change in the main mod? There have been submods where the entire developer was just taken into the team. So, yeah. Happens not irregularly. There's also a lot of cases where, submods will get to something that we're planning to do down the line first, so there's a lot of convergent evolution there as well. But I think we can take that without any losses. What's Liberty doing as a starbase? So those are unit types that ended up not having the correct requirement for structures. So they can be built in any tab right now. But it's not a huge deal, and I think I'll have them all built before the next stream, so I probably won't even bother fixing that. Alright, let's stay back here. This is Small But Mighty. This is Crazy Diamond. We got Purdue Study Tactics. You only want me for my fighters. Goldfinger. Iron Hand of Torment. Banshees. Puritanical. Against the Odds. Burden of Purpose,
Let's get this bucket moving.
Bucket of Bolts,
Coming about.
Osho, and Mitochondria. Might be going a little bit too far back, but maybe not. I definitely
Standing by.
Die squadron standing by.
might have overestimated how much we
Ready for
have.
orders. Target confirmed.
Ready for battle.
Well, let's try to get in
Plot.
Full speed. Yes,
and
Commander.
then
On my way.
knock them out.
Transmit orders. Targeting. Roger that.
I think this might be the first time in one of the playthroughs that I'm
Targeting the laser.
showing any of the updated Ruby models. Because there's the old ones and there's the newer ones there. Okay. If I had to choose between Fortnite or Reese's, what am I choosing? I mean, I don't like Fortnite all that much. So I think we're gonna retreat. Oh shit. No, come on. Oh, for fuck's sakes. I didn't think they had the turbos for that. God damn it. We're getting messed up there. That's unlucky. Damn it. Yeah, I need way more before I can go into that. We just don't have any bulk is the problem. Okay, Phoenix Home. I need like the full 300 before I can really do that. 111. I was hoping we'd be able to hit them back there, and that's a Praetor. Okay, this is bad.
Quasar reporting for duty, sir. Moving there now, sir.
And that's our only kind of tanky. I guess the Justice is going to be relatively tanky. So we need the... Did we update the stats on those? I really thought they were... Oh, I guess the Shrees do have more non-ion weapons now. Darn. Okay. 1,500 on that. So I won't get any ground units right now. We just need space stuff that can deal with those. I was hoping we'd be able to get them in, hit the Shree with our bombers first, but they got across the map faster. So we need double the money. Because right now we're just not making much. So I'll use that on taxes. When am I going to do multiplayer skirmish with Ek and Charlie? Whenever they want to play Empire at War again, which isn't always the case. So that's not really up to me.
Beginning construction.
That's up to them. Generally, with X2 content, you don't expect to get it. You don't plan around it happening. Empire at War or otherwise. Yeah, that's entirely outside of my control. Okay, so I think we're gonna want an interdictor for that of some kind, so we can send the missiles away. That's gonna be important. Then what do they actually have here other than the Praetor? Nothing super missile based, so that won't help there. But yeah, so even though we're not trying to prevent a retreat right now, I think having Twinter is coming is going to help. And I would like, I think, the Justice, Star of Justice, because that's a bit tankier, and it'll be more fighters for us. But if we can just redirect those missiles, that's going to be really helpful for the Shrees. There's 3 Shrees. Have they expanded at all yet? No. Like I'm afraid of the other factions taking stuff from us, but they're only going to be able to expand so fast as well.
Awaiting
So none of that. And have I ever tried doing a skirmish with Shaq? Yep, there's a couple videos we've done together with that. But I haven't talked to him in a fair amount of time. Just potato, we're gonna get potato. I was hoping the diamond would also help with some of the missiles, but it was not the case. I think we have 1 or 2 more mists possible, but I am going to miss that one. There's not too much more I can do for the economy right now. If I were the Huts, I might be able to do that, but we'll have to... What are we actually making? That's 1900. I want this chaff most of all. Well, actually, can I see what's elsewhere? I may as, if I can expand in some other directions, I may as well do that. So I'll see what's on Luna and Ord Cantrell. So even if it's not going directly in the direction of the Yaga Miner, of our next hopeful shipyard, then we'll at least be able to see some other options. So we'll do Luna first.
Destination acknowledged.
That's Siruvi again, but that's much less Siruvi than what we actually ran into there.
Tactical battle imminent.
The enemy is approaching.
Well, only 3 losses so far for one planet. Just 3 big losses.
Your reinforcements.
Okay, Iron-Handed Torment. What level station are we dealing with there? I don't know.
Roger, setting course, sir. Moving to sacred coordinates, sir. Reinforcements en
We're
route.
on the move.
Reinforcements en route. Moving there now, sir.
Like, once we have the level 4 shipyard, we'll be able to get, like, Armadia, Comms Cruiser, some other stuff. But until then, it's going to be a lot of potential losses for us. We just don't have the chonk to back stuff up.
Copy. Changing course to intercept.
Alright, let's try to just speed on past
Enemies incoming.
and get on over there.
Target.
Your orders? Changing course to intercept.
We're here.
How do I think we'll handle the smaller MC-80 Home 1 from Cannon and Imperial Rain Cannon?
Enemy target sight.
I mean, there's a few size options with a lot of ships, but
Ready for
we generally just
launching attack.
make variants where we feel like it's worth it, or sometimes ignore things.
Our engine is up.
Torpedoes
They're doing a lot more damage here than I thought they might.
Form up. Attack position.
Y-wing here. I can't see him. Ah! Weapons charged.
Awaiting order.
Alright, pull you back and pull you forward.
Form up.
That's gonna die.
Attack position.
So let's get you guys over to these now.
Awaiting orders.
Yes, sir. Targeting the laser.
Hopefully that'll be enough to weaken them.
No good. I can't maneuver.
Oh, I wonder if I forgot some bomber hardpoints? I don't think so. Alright, now let's get them over to there. Let's move you guys up, you guys around.
Target
Other fire.
Watch your six. Copy.
I'll have to check. No, I think the N1s are already used in TR. That shouldn't be missing anything.
TIE squadron here.
No good. I can't maneuver.
Okay, that's better.
One on me.
But it really just shows how ill-equipped we would have been for that other fight. Alright, you guys can go for the shipyard now. And keep an eye on this.
Awaiting your command.
Okay, Iron-Handed Torment is not going anywhere yet.
Weapon systems fully activated.
And we gotta get all of you over to there.
Coordinates.
I need help here.
Intercepting.
Here we go.
Eliminating target.
So I probably need to keep the tender with our actual fleet in the future, but we'll see.
Click. Attack.
Oh well. Hope there's a way to disable the Vong. I mean, we're not planning to make any of the content disableable like that because there's always someone who wishes any given piece of content was able to be disabled. Like, there's GCs that won't be set in areas that get to them. There will be GCs where they're just not included, but it's the same thing when people say, like, oh, we wish, why isn't there an option to turn off ground battles? Why isn't there an option to turn off the Empire of the Hand? Why isn't there an option to turn off the Siruvi Imperium? Like, there's any of those kinds of options are incredibly difficult to, like, if you do everything on the same logic, there's a limit to what you're able to actually get done with those. If they're only a mechanic, then that kind of thing can be easier to disable. But then it's like, is it a mechanic to disable all invasion events? Is it a mechanic to disable all story events? Like, it's non-trivial, and everyone's going to have a different line for the kinds of things they think ought to be disabled. Because there's also, like, oh, well, why isn't there an option to disable the Clone Wars units in, like, the units from the Clone Wars cartoon in Fall of the Republic? Why isn't there a button to get rid of Ahsoka? Why isn't there a button to, like, get rid of the Hutt units that are from the High Republic? Like, everyone's going to have a different idea of what that line is, and we can't really accommodate everything.
Roger. Fire at will. Ready.
Gotta send more of these bombers in.
Calling from me, sir. It's as good as gone.
Crew ready. We'll blow them open.
Got one on me.
Especially when one of the things that I personally enjoy most about the mod is, like, making the mod, is being able to bring together a bunch of different stuff that normally isn't seen next to each other. So it's,
Y-wing here.
if people are really not interested in specific stuff, then they're welcome to make their own submods, but
Those lasers.
there's always going to be someone that's unhappy with whatever specific choice is
Waiting
made.
orders.
And it can't be an a la carte situation for us.
Under attack. They're coming.
Otherwise, we're going to be here for 2 more decades.
Targeting.
Yeah, we're on the
Got one
way.
on me.
Let's get this bucket moving.
We are victorious.
What do they got on the ground? So basically the same situation on the ground as the other one had. But we're not going to get an extra set of income from that. Oh well. Do I want more of anything before we go in? I think getting Tyranna's Guard is going to be worth it. And let's get some more tender. So we'll get, that's some good bandages and Han's clothes distributor. So I should go to space and I should mark off You Will Not Be Missed, ironically, as a rip. I think everyone else that's dead has been marked. I haven't marked off what I built because I'm going to do that between. I probably am going to need to solicit help for these at some point for keeping track of units. Ooh, they've caught a Quivzor. That's going to be getting close to us. Maybe I got to go for the New Republic first, but I really want a shipyard. Like, I want Bilbringi, maybe? I guess I'll spy on Bilbringi. I'm going to send a spy down to Bilbringi and see if that's going to be easier for us to get than Jaeger Minor after leaving Jaeger Minor.
Hey. Follow me.
So get up to those. We're going to try to take some of the
Moving out.
capturables, I guess. Bring down our Mandalorian swoops.
Coordinates received. Moving there
Okay,
now.
just get up there as fast as possible. You're going to go up to here.
Squad assignment
You're going to go up to there.
Follow me. Already. Better come
So we'll
up
get
with
the
a
landing
plan.
zone and we'll get
Army
the factory.
The enemy
Like, money is very important right now, of course, because we are in the early stages of the campaign. But at a certain point, there's just no units we'll be able to buy, so they'll stop mattering as much. lost one of our Pongitas, but we killed one of the 5 companies of Siruvi.
All ready.
Let's see what we get out of this. We're gonna get some skiffs, that's good, because it's gonna be a lot of infantry. We're gonna get over here.
Up with a plan.
You guys up over there. We'll get some more infantry from that. But that means the AT-ST is gonna be very useful for us. Slugs will be useful.
Ready for command, sir. Keep going.
Oh, actually, that was one of the swoops dying, not one of the Pongitas. I lost track going to them. There we go, and we'll be able to start moving in on this side.
My way, sir.
I'm on point.
Scanning area.
Alright, you are real, so I'm gonna move you back here. You're real, so I'm gonna move you back here. You're real, so I'm gonna move you back here. I actually have coded the Lewis script to handle like single unit companies on the galactic level, that they don't have to be counted as multiple units, and you actually won't be able to exploit that anymore. But for now, those ones aren't. The ones we're using aren't those, so I can exploit whatever I want. Yeah, I think the speeders might actually be
Provide all the backup you need.
on the low end right now.
Assault squad reporting.
So I'll try to keep them a little bit out of harm's way.
We're available.
They were always going to be hard to keep alive, so.
Your orders. Heading
Alright,
out.
we're going to have bombing run ready in a second. So let's bomb the mini senate for
Computers locked on target.
Siruvi Palace.
Always ready, sir.
Commencing bombing.
Okay, and we'll get around to that.
Ready for gun.
Got some nice little engineers that are shooting some dinosaurs for us, as you'd expect from any situation in life.
Copy. Second target. Fire at will.
Thoughts on Badlands Chugs? Okay, so I don't remember if Justin and I talked about the fallout from this on stream at all,
I copy.
but Justin loves Badlands Chugs. Eck loves Badlands Chugs, a guy who does YouTube videos where he chugs things, as the name implies. He's got like millions of subscribers, and he followed us on Twitter, me and Justin both, because I guess we thought maybe he was just a big Star Wars fan. But then the sad realization that we ended up coming to was that it was probably his son that runs his social media or something, so it's probably not actually Badlands Chugs that was following us. I don't know if there's been some new controversy or something, and that's why Marmar's asking, trying to catch me out, but if there is, then disavow. I disavow.
Roger that.
So that was one of the highlights, but also possible disappointments of our lives for both of us, I guess. There we go. Killed some dinosaurs. Like the ground side is going much more smoothly than space right now. Do we still have the Mandalorian swoops though? I'd be worried about losing those without it showing. No, we're still good on those. And since I'm relatively confident in what we have in space, rather than trying to spy on everything up to Bilbringi, we're going to be able to see what's in space by doing that. So that's an Ascendancy Star Destroyer. That's 80 pop. That'll be some fighters. That's Nintan, has 77. Nintendo. Okay, this, that'd be easier to whittle away at. So that's a possibility for us. I'm going to save again, unfortunately, even though a nice crash might have... No, thought of saves, it wasn't going to get us some units back. Thoughts on Lethal Company? I don't have any. Never played it, barely know what it is. Arguably don't even really know what it is.
Nebulon B frigate here.
I'm old. I don't follow new games as much as I need to as a YouTuber. A YouTuber of indeterminate classification.
Nebulon B frigate here.
That's, I think, getting run from those guns
In production.
Judgment 12x7 and somehow HK is returned is what we want, because we want some anti-fighter. That'll go with the tender in here. So what are we looking at with that? That is 80 pop, 1 ascendancy, 4 kind of ghosts. That's the station. So I think having the chaff is our next big hope. I think we do need that other chaff. Thank you, Finn, for the $2 donation, asking what's your personal favorite Galactic Conquest in the mods. I like the progressive maps in TR. Like I like having everyone there. I mean, eventually the full galaxy ones, right now known galaxies, just a little bit better because the content is more finished, but I think we need the chunk of a second chaff. Second chunky chaff. But I also need this. I need money. I don't like how much they're taking. Like, could I beat that? I could beat that. Just would I live if I did beat that? Because I kind of need to. I need to take some of these planets. They're out in a Kivzor already. Well, not already. It's one planet out, but still, kind of already. I might need to just go because turtling will only get us so far. I think if I use the fighters correctly, might be able to pull that off.
Enemy unit sighted.
In a lossless audio format.
Choose your reinforcements.
Because our economy is going to be behind theirs. And that's going to be just a truth of our reality right now. So I got to try to keep these diamonds alive.
Your signal's weak. Repeat.
And our tenders are going to help with that. I got to keep you guys back.
Moving out.
What is your order?
So let's try to get
Copy.
these bombers in as fast as possible.
I copy.
Form up.
I copy. Squadron.
We're going to go for
moving
the
out.
kind of ghosts on some of those.
Reporting.
These fighters in the back there.
Yes, sir. Targeting the laser systems.
What's the situation?
I'd rather you shot at something else.
Reporting. Direct fire at their laser cannon. Roger that.
Yes, Commander.
Awaiting
We
instruction.
don't have a ton. Nope. Oh my god.
On comms.
Get out of there.
Yes, Commander. Form up.
Falling out of formation.
Regroup for
I've
a
lost engine.
Get on that and try to get you out of there.
Ready. Target those lasers. Reporting. The laser banks are your primary target.
What's the situation?
Cruiser reporting. Pressing the attack.
for the
You're on
Empire.
comms.
Gunship reporting. Coming about.
Crew ready.
Where'd he go?
That's
Batteries online.
bad.
Initiating attack.
Okay, let's get that out. Let's try to hit the DPS as much as we can.
Weapons ready. Direct
Okay,
fire at their
get the
laser.
Kuro.
Attack.
Where'd he go?
Medium turbos.
Target. Yes, sir. Targeting.
That
Yes, sir. Target those lasers.
was it an oil lesson? No.
Need help? Direct fire at their laser cannons.
I got one.
Target those lasers.
Acquiring target.
Okay, you still gotta get back there. Here, kill that warlord before it gets through. There we go.
I can't see him.
We got the ascendancy. We've got a lot of the hard points.
They're hitting us.
Get onto those Kinagoses.
Ready for battle.
You need to use power to weapons.
Fire for maximum effect.
I need to make sure that this doesn't result in anyone spreading out too much.
More enemy craft.
Reporting in.
There
Direct fire at their laser cannon. Right away. Ready for duty.
So getting those tenders is good. The Providence is alive.
I need help.
It moved up more than I wanted it to, which is
Direct fire at their laser cannon.
Firing.
what it is.
Y-wing
Okay,
squadron
but I
reporting.
think we're through the dangerous parts there.
Now. Awaiting orders.
The Providence
Attack that
made it
Starting my run.
somehow.
Moving out.
Now we just got to take out the stations.
I need help here. Awaiting orders.
There we go. All right. So there's a Brask, there's a Golan.
Standing by. Your orders? Changing course to intercept.
Ready for command, sir. TIE squadron standing by.
I think this is the most concerned I've ever been in a community challenge,
Ready for battle. Attacking.
including the one that was effectively lost in the last time. It was a bit easier getting to a heavier shipyard with that one. Okay, let's send you guys for a station.
Copy.
The tenders are a big help here, though, too. They're a little bit of a game changer.
Warm up. Awaiting orders.
I've been watching so much Game Changer by College Humor, though, too. So
Torpedo.
it's a position I'm used to right
Target
now.
those lasers.
Okay.
Heavy assault cruiser.
Iron Hand of Torment, you're good there. Like once we get that other chaff, I'm gonna be a lot more comfortable with some of the upfront parts of fights. Just the ships we have, other than this chaff, are quite easy to take down with upfront burst. And it's just a campaign where we can't afford that.
I need help.
Like, until we have a Kadalbe or a comms battle cruiser or a tag, like, that's all very difficult for us to get through. And it's not a given that we're gonna end up at a shipyard. Or with a shipyard, at least.
Bombers reporting in. Right away.
Heading out.
Heavy assault.
Okay, I need to
Commander.
get some stuff to protect you. There you go. That bomber squadron almost did things we didn't want. Okay. Loss free. A little scary at the start there. Let's get in here. And Nenton was going to be harder. So let's start off with you guys. Get Traval Pakor. There we go.
Any orders? Confirmed. Moving forward.
Okay, this might actually be good for us. Because we have a lot of infantry, and we should be able to get
We could use more supplies.
a lot of those extra spawns. Hopefully.
Forming squad. Pretty impressive.
That wasn't clear. Repeat. Move order acknowledged.
Hey, roger, roger.
Your signal is garbled.
Okay,
Ready
we're gonna
for
get this close one, and I'm gonna send one of you to the farther one.
Ready and reporting.
If we can have those, then
Look, sir, it's them.
we can have a ball. Didn't even remember those were still in the mod.
Awaiting your orders. We've been paid.
There we go. Okay, now we can get to this next one.
Give us a target. Your coin is good. We're ready to fight.
So we should have a good control over the middle forever.
Awaiting orders. Attack is being executed.
These guys are a problem.
Assault squad reporting. We're combat ready. We appreciate your credits.
I really did need that landing zone though, so that's not great.
Signal received. Answering your call. Lock and load. We're attacking immediately. Ready for action.
I wonder if we'll be able to get to the other one. How close do I think this is to being the hardest community challenge? I think like the number of... So the map is, I think, the
We've been here for hours.
hardest one for this type of playthrough that I've had. Like, it's less challenging when you can replace whatever you want. But given we are limited on the smaller ships, and it is a map that is not particularly generous with its
Your payroll.
larger shipyards, that
Better come up with a plan.
That's a challenge.
Paid enough. We can do that. We're right behind you.
Forming squad.
Okay, we need to
I
blow you up.
No use.
And
Hey, we got
Squad
here.
unit waiting for orders.
the sides they're on, like there's no safe flank we're gonna have from the PA or the New Republic. So we're gonna be lacking in tanking capabilities, and we're gonna be
Forming squad.
lacking in
Didn't get that. Please repeat.
Reinforcements en route.
Hey,
safe territory capabilities.
Your credits are good. Let's hope your orders are too.
Okay, we need these Magnas because I need some vehicles to take out those vehicles.
Orders.
I think we lost some battle droids there or something.
yay.
Like infantry, we're gonna have a lot of.
Good.
That I'm actually not worried about.
We're combat ready.
I'm gonna let those come around here, and
Bombing run available.
then we're gonna come out to the station or around to the next landing zone.
Answering your call.
Yay.
So just get to there, and you guys get around here.
Already.
Like if we can get to Bilbringi, then I'm gonna put everything into defending Bilbringi.
Squad assignment accepted.
Like that's just how it's gonna be. But if we can't get to Bilbringi, then I'm concerned we won't be able to win.
Hey, we got here.
I am going to need some repairs, I think. If they ever decide they want to move again. But I might not actually need to spend that money. As long as we can get stuff before it comes around.
Ready for action.
Are you stuck? I think you're stuck, yeah. That's fine.
Yay.
So we'll start moving around over there. You can protect that one. I don't think there's any other heavier vehicles to worry about for them. We'll get the wheel tank, we'll get the ATST, Pongitas,
Copy that.
and some scout bikes to protect them.
Hey, nice. I'm on point. Pretty impressive.
We'll
Alright.
provide all the backup you need.
Yay.
Around on that.
Copy. Let's go. Reporting.
And this should be enough for the structures as well.
Confirmed.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, those, the Magnus should be safe.
Yes, Commander. Firing.
2 companies of phalanx troopers.
Fire.
That's fine. Or not companies, 2 squads.
Once you're ready.
I think these are... Yeah, only 1 weapon. They're definitely shooting.
Reporting. Keep going.
That's how you do it.
Ever be a way to recruit B2s? Only in Fall of the Republic. We're not going to be making them recruitable in Thrawn's Revenge anywhere. Unless you count, like, the Orange Panthax as a specific unit. Something like that. But I assume they're going to end up being, like, a ground hero or something for the New Republic during the Vong War.
You're covered. Always ready, sir.
What campaign is this? Looks like Thrawn's Revenge. So this is a modified campaign with unique roster, unique rules in Thrawn's Revenge
Awaiting orders.
on the Imperial version of the From the Ground Up map.
Copy. I copy. Changing course. Reporting. Attack that target.
Okay, we might have lost 2 squads of infantry there.
Pushing forward.
But again, infantry is the one thing that I'm really not concerned about.
Ready. Firing.
There we go.
Bombing one speeder ready. Heading to coordinates.
Let's send the Pongitas alone. I just want to see if they are shooting
Engaging
properly.
enemy. Right away. Moving out. Fire. Heading
Okay,
out.
they are.
Fall out. Yes, Commander.
Just a test run for
Target
them.
acquired.
Watch out for traps.
Right.
Y-wing
I'm
here.
gonna see if
Gold
that
squadron
bombing
ready to
run
attack.
gets
For
them
command, sir.
gets them
Let's
through.
move out. Waiting your orders.
Commencing.
And you don't need to
Always
take
ready,
cover right
sir.
now. No one needs to take cover.
Roger that. Assault in progress. Enemies in range.
Is there a faction with producible battle droids? The CSA can get B1s, but
Supporting allied units. This way, man.
the
Fire.
like B2s, no.
Hard. Waiting orders. Attack.
Assisting. Find
Take
cover.
cover on that. Ooh, we don't want you living.
Make sure you're covered.
Open fire.
We'll provide all the backup you need.
Changing course.
Well, I think that's actually all they have left. So let's just try to power through that faster.
Fire at will.
Keep the credits coming if we have to assist these bums.
Copy.
Ended up with more infantry over here than I thought they'd have.
Using allied troops now.
I think that's it.
Supported position.
Reporting. Pushing forward.
It would have been helpful.
Yes, sir.
Is there actually a unit that's just been sitting there? There has been.
Yes, Commander. Ready.
I think that might be their only unit left.
Already.
Oh, I'm trying to select you guys.
Swamp speeder ready.
I think you can go in there and solve this problem for us.
Target acquired. Swamp speeder reporting. Assault in progress. Engaging enemy.
Everyone converge. Ooh, there's a lot there.
Hostile. Hit him hard. Attack. In attack position.
There. That is not it. Okay, let's go around here.
Coordinates. Engaging enemy. Right away. Yes, Commander.
Oh, shit. That's really bad.
Moving out.
We've secured a landing zone.
Open fire.
Damn it.
Heading out.
Has been defeated.
Do I still have the Magnus? Okay, I still have the Magnus. It was only the one that was killed. I thought it was both. So, only a couple infantry lost there, which is fine. Those are less of a problem. I think I want the Guardian Protectors.
Recruiting troops.
I'm going to save again. Putting Borsk aside, who's your least favorite New Republic Chief of State or potential Chief of State? I mean, Jason's not great.
At your command.
Construction
Oh,
complete.
clicked a second too late there. Okay, we definitely need stations. Need the infrastructure now. What's going to be the cheapest thing to get? I guess the stations are going to be the cheapest thing for us to get there, and we're actually fairly in the hole with it. Trying to convince a friend to play Rebels in the Galactic Conquest. He thinks they're underpowered in the base game. Does Thrawn's Revenge change that? Well, Thrawn's Revenge works entirely differently, so all the mechanics are different. It's not really comparable to the base game. But honestly, I think they're kind of wrong about the base game. But yeah, all the faction mechanics are different. Slightly too poor for some of that. They're on Dantooine. They're always on Dantooine. All those rebels. I do want a light vehicle factory somewhere, so I'm gonna get one there. That's gonna Wistrel's gonna be light vehicle production for us. Yeah, base game Rebels especially are very fighter dependent, and like the fact that you can ignore half the health pool of any enemy unit by spamming bombers and with like marauders, very strong.
Construction complete.
4,200. Not gonna do that.
Construction complete.
So we'll get the tax agency next on Lenore. Actually, no, that's gonna be more So we'll have Travelpacor get this.
Constructing.
Gonna bring us down to 3. And I think we're good on crews. Ooh, I know what I forgot to do. Oh well. 11. Right. No, I don't want the influence for anything right now. So we'll only be like 1 week behind on that. Thank you, Nightmare, for the $2 donation. Very appreciated.
Construction complete.
All right, so Travalpacor... No, Lanai is where we want this.
Building under construction.
And that's going to be 8,200. Don't want 8,200 on that. I should have built up Wistrel's light vehicle factories first.
Construction.
No, it's not worth getting the influence increases right now. Like, it'll save us money on the overall cost of the building, but if I don't need the effect, then it's not, like, then I'm
Construction.
not really saving anything.
Construction complete.
I'll get half of those credits back later by selling them to replace them, but it's not what we need. Compared to just getting what we need now.
Beginning construction.
Actually, do I want infantry? I think I want the barracks on Orinda first.
Building under
Because I was thinking we might need that spot for a... what's it called? For a hypervelocity gun later, but we don't. Now we're out of it. Or... we have the resources to take Nantan? Probably not.
Construction complete.
I really want that other chaff is the thing. How are we looking stat-wise? 365. We're actually only 1% behind the New Republic on that. So that's good. I'm not turning on Cruel, so that's... Get any thoughts of that out of your mind. Okay, so I want the tax agency on Nantan,
Construction.
or Travelpacor. I'm just a little afraid of them getting Bilbringi. I suppose it's worth spying on Iridonia and seeing if that's going to be easier for us. Like, the PA, I think we kind of just have to ignore and try to focus on the New Republic. Because, like, splitting our attention in this campaign is going to be bad. Alright. So, we'll check out Iridonia.
Destination set.
Both land and space. Oh, that's worse than Nantan. Nintendo. Or like Nintendo. I think we do need the chaff most. I'm tempted to get an Act 2 or an AAF, but I think Greek Fire is needed. Like, Greek Fire and then Star of Justice is very needed. Yeah, Yaga Minor, the problem is there's a very strong Siruvi fleet on Borosk and a Praetor 2 on Yaga Minor. Whereas Bilbringi, if we can get to it, is something we can whittle away at. Like, we're probably not going to be able to take out Bilbringi all at once, but we will be able to take out Bilbringi in a few fights, as long as I can not get caught in the retreat. That's always the catch.
Unit.
But I think we should be able to take Nantan. Like, hopefully we'd be able to take Oberdin through Ord Mantell as well, but like we need Nintan Vilbringi. Did I get both of you? Wistrel, we're getting on that. Travolta Core. We need to get some stations as well. Because I don't want to take the ground until we're good on infrastructure as well. Yeah, like Oberdin we definitely do want, but I really want Nintan before we have to get there. If Nintan... or if... what? I'm not supposed to be active. Oh no. I've been missing them taking planets too. Oh no. I thought I disabled you. Not good.
Construction complete.
Okay, well we'll see what Oberdon's gonna have.
Constructing.
If we can just take it, then we'll do it. I think I'm gonna try to spy all the way out to there, save some money. Okay, that's gonna be... that's a bit harder. That's easy, that's easy. Okay, we're gonna do that then. We'll just get the money.
Tactical battle imminent.
Inbound.
I want Vilbringi. Well, if they do take Vilbringi, then that might be easier?
Yeah, we're going.
Who knows? Greek Fire and Iron Hand.
Roger, setting course, sir.
Torment. Get the fighters in there. See if we can walk out some of that.
Location confirmed.
It'd be nice if I had more tenders coming down the line, but I think this is all we get. I think there's only 2 or 3 not Mon Calamari. Nebulon B tenders, and that's it.
You're on comms.
TIE squadron here.
Reporting.
Your order, sir.
Yes, stay in formation.
Stay in attack formation.
But the income from here will definitely be good. So if we can just take a bunch of those little shitter planets, get some money, hopefully we'll be able to get into Vilbringi. Because the idea of trying to rush that has not worked out in our favor.
Intercepting.
Almost in range.
Enemies incoming. Roger that. We're on the move.
Not future update, lunch. I was going to have Mon Calamari tenders for lunch.
All power to the engine.
Orders, sir. Fall out.
Getting
Now I've spoiled it for everyone.
Awaiting
Actually, I mean, any long-time viewers probably know what I had for lunch today.
Ready for command, sir.
Weapons charged.
Enemies in range.
At least long-time stream viewers.
Yes,
Target locked.
Yeah, I guess something I didn't mention is that people were able to pick their fighter loadouts above a certain tier for the campaign, and we have a specific set of fighters that were picked for it as well. So all of our fighter loadouts have like N1s, Spraybirds,
Warm up.
the V-38s, missile boats, Z-95 bombers, and K-wings. And above certain tiers, people were able to pick the actual fighter loadout they wanted for it. It's like the specific amounts.
What's the situation?
We are victorious.
So I mean, if anyone wants to become a patron and submit a Nebulon B tender, then, you know, possible. Save me. This will actually mean that we do want a trade port on there as well.
Construction complete.
So we'll get that.
Constructing.
Get that.
Construction.
And I think I'm gonna get another B2 company first before I go in.
Departure set.
Oh, we got that. All right, Obradon.
Invasion
That
commencing.
is a juggernaut. Those are scary. I imagine it's not a high tier.
We can keep up. We're available.
Okay, let's
Squad
try
on
to
the
get
way.
over to that one.
Choose your reinforcements.
If we can take the middle...
As possible. We're moving right away. We're on
and
the
build a
go.
repair platform on it.
Any orders? Spread out. Incoming fire approaching. Signal received.
Okay, you guys get out of there. There we go. No, get in there and be rude.
Force supplies. Give us the signal.
Order confirmed. Inputting coordinates.
Okay, save us transports. There it is. Alright, repairs.
Constructing.
Full speed ahead.
Job 1, don't lose those units.
Clear. Repeat.
Job 2, kill enemy units.
Yes, sir. Proceeding. Ready.
You're a regular one. You're gonna go up there. And you're going there. Oh, hello. Not the direction I thought you'd be coming from. They did a nice little flank. Don't think we might actually lose some of those raptors. Pongita, you guys have got to come in. Oh well. Well, if we get a resurgence, that's going to be probably Farshot.
Orders.
Because Farshot's wanted a resurgence for a long time. So he's generally fairly busy, so
Waiting your orders.
hopefully someday he'll be able to finish the Sovereign at least. We'll see.
Copy. On the move. Reporting. Fire.
Okay,
Yes,
you can get out of there.
What you doing, Quit. Yes, command. Ready. Always ready, sir. Yes, sir. Target.
No, we want to bomb that.
Roger that. Attack that target.
All the units are getting killed. Dwarf spider droids are scary. Never let them near your stuff.
Enemies in range. Waiting
Okay,
orders.
once that's good, I probably don't need to send you guys down this way. I need to send you more up that way. Because this is dead.
Copy. Go.
Here we go.
Keep going.
And you're gonna go stand by our repairs,
Area.
which I'll probably try to sell after you're through.
I copy.
There's gonna be a couple little infantry
Course set.
going around. Can I rudder troops on the ground? I can. I'm much less likely to do that than anything else, though, because we do have a lot of infantry.
Reporting. Heading to coordinates. Yes, sir.
Like quasars, I'm not worried about running out of. What are they? You can find elite mercenaries.
Unit destroyed.
Okay, get out of there.
Engaging enemy. Swamp speeder ready.
I want all these speeders. Get in there.
Fire. Target acquired.
Is there any way in Thrawn's Revenge to get Sith Empire Harrower off the Corporate Sector Authority ship market? No.
Destroyed.
They are thousands of years old by that point.
Enemy has been defeated.
Lost clever fellas. Very sad.
System control achieved.
Like, there's hundreds of units that are within the time period we're covering, so we don't really try to just pool everything together like that.
Building started.
If we ever get to doing a Tor era mod, then that would include it, but we're not just looking for ways to throw the harrowers in.
Complete.
I guess I could look at Ord Cantrell. Any other mines over here? There's a trade port, or trade hub, rather. Oh, they're actually going way around the side. Any of the unit submissions can be done in either the Discord channel or the Patreon post. The Patreon post was made in like November, so it's a little bit further down. But do I make more money from YouTube or Patreon? Overall from YouTube, but like Patreon, I tend to make more than either individual channel. Because like I've got Datapad, loses, and Patreon are kind of my income. And Patreon's above loses and above Datapad, but not above loses and Datapad. Well, Providences and Venators are 20 years old compared to 3,000 years old. Like, the Clone Wars were very soon before this period compared to the events of Tor. But it's not impossible that we'd have a Tor era mod after we finish the core parts of Revan's Revenge, our Old Republic era mod.
Building under construction.
So we'll be able to get the mine, and actually I'm gonna do that first, even though it'll probably finish afterwards. And Ord Cantrell rather will be pretty lightly defended, I think. But I'm gonna get another Rin spy to go up to Morshim, because that should. No, that's going to try to go through Garki and Wistrel. Yeah. I'd have to do Generis? Yeah, Generis will definitely pass through Ord Cantrell on the way. It might not get me Ord Benir, which I'd rather have than Feta for information, but... Gotta get you... And I'd like a heavy factory, honestly. I don't like how much you're getting around, but they are very spread out, so they'd be easy to cut in half at some point, like some sort of magic trick. Okay, let's check out those. And I do want to get a trade port on Orinda, because that's going to be a fair amount of money.
Construction complete.
We'll have that, and then our next round of credits is going to a tax agency.
Building under construction.
And, ooh. Okay.
Moving out.
Getting to generic. Okay, that's also... Well, it's only one ISD. You can't hurt me that bad. Just a lot of tanking that they'll be able to do. We can't. Would a broadside be what we want? I think Tian is still our best move after this. Do we have the money? We do have the money for a heavy factory. For maybe Nantan though is still. I think Nantan. I meant to go to Travel. Just wait to attack Nantan.
Tactical battle imminent.
We've come across enemy units.
Okay, let's try to get over here.
Moving to coordinates.
Reinforcements on.
We're gonna take advantage of some asteroids.
Reinforcements on.
Let's move out.
Reinforcements on.
Roger, setting course, sir.
We'll get our fighters
Ordnance sacred
out.
coordinates, sir.
Help is on its way.
So we have a definite fighter advantage.
Possible enemy territory.
Or at least a definite bomber advantage. They have a decent amount of fighters, but...
Cruiser ready. Ahead full.
Weapons charged. Frigate en route.
Ooh, are you going to be able to outspeed them?
Commander on.
Copy.
Okay, well, let's send fighters over there.
I copy. Let's move
Try
out.
to get our bombers on that.
Lasers.
Full speed.
And
Lasers linked and ready.
Ready to
Your word is
commence.
my command, sir.
these Y-wings
The
onto
laser banks are your
that.
primary target. Frequency open. Frigate moving out. Power to shields. Moving
Go
to
after the
destination.
stragglers.
Kind of scary.
Behind them.
Stations on standby. Lock weapons and fire.
More enemy craft.
Okay, we'll get all those.
There. I've detected.
And you guys got to get that.
Cruiser ready.
Reporting.
Okay, try to get there.
Frigate responding.
I think this tender is actually going to survive.
Commander.
I've been hit. That's it.
Coming back
Scratch
around
one.
for another run.
Okay, so we're going to turn around on that. But we've got a lot of these corvettes that we're
Coming around. Intercepting.
pretty successfully hitting.
Lock weapons.
Alright, and yeah, you bombers, get the engines off you. I-beams.
Unit disabled.
There we go.
Ready
Nope,
for
nope.
action.
Don't let that hang around.
Targeting the laser systems. Excellent shot.
I've got one
We're
on
good,
me.
we're good, we're good.
Stay in formation. I'm on them.
I've got them in my
Commander
sights.
contact behind me. Encountering resistance.
Heavy assault cruiser.
Targeting at maximum firepower.
Okay, yeah, we got those. Thank you, Finn, for the donation, saying, I'm having issues where the Imperial leaders won't progress in progressive GCs and Dark Empire won't spawn. Any ideas why? Well, the leadership is decided internally. There's not a timer on that. So if they die, the next ones will happen. But, like, after Thrawn, only Dark Empire will progress. Like, if Thrawn dies, it doesn't immediately cause Dark Empire. Dark Empire is done through legitimacy. So
Behind them.
for that, you have to integrate Imperial factions. It's all explained on the government menu if you're playing as one of the Imperial factions.
I got one.
Frigate standing
Get out of
by.
there.
Stations
But
on standby.
if there's something else broken, then you can check the Discord in the bug report areas or show what's going on, and
Cruiser reporting.
one of us or the community members would be able to help you.
Yes, Commander. Asteroid field ahead. Shields to
Okay,
double
that was a life-saving asteroid field.
Commander.
Need to make sure we don't fly through it ourselves on the way in there.
Orders, sir. Attacking target.
Just don't
gunship
let
reporting.
anything that's still around be a
Attacking
problem.
target.
Okay, well let's just take our fighters and bombers over to the station.
Ready for command, sir.
EX needs to get those bombers. You're going for the Bolin rather,
Dice
and
fire.
you guys are really far away from your target, so you can slam your way over there.
I copy.
I'm really happy that this survived, though. Our
Stay in attack.
Nebulon B.
Y-wing standing by.
They're hitting us.
We need to only attack planets that have some asteroids for us to play around.
The laser banks are your primary target.
That's going to be
Targeting.
it's our only way forward.
Target those lasers.
Really minimize those casualties. But I think that's another space battle without any losses.
The laser banks are
If
your
only we
primary
still
target.
had the mist. I think the mist was making me overconfident with some of those early battles. Not that I'm happy I lost it, but I was thinking I'd be able to roll through some of those even at even firepower a bit too much.
Target those lasers. Attack that target. The laser banks are your primary
Alright.
target. Incoming.
8. Okay. So we should still be good with infrastructure. Taking that.
Keep going.
We obviously won't get the full 200 on that first week through. Because we do need to build up our what's it called?
Invasion commencing.
Planetary political control, whatever the base game mechanic is called in the code that the game doesn't really expose you to.
What is the directive? Your orders?
Would that be capturables? It would be nice to have some money.
Reinforcements.
But
Reinforcements en route.
Destination confirmed.
At maximum unit capacity.
you know what? I might
We can't
wait until we have shit. I might wait until we have the next week's credits. They just came in and immediately killed them. Okay, escargot. We lost plus size. Where are they? Where are ya? So I think that's Wonderful Human Beings already gone as well. Okay, because I just want the money for the repairs as well. You are taxed. Obradon, you're going to be taxed. Core. I'm going to get double heavy. Do I need it? No, I don't need that. I'd rather spend the money on the other stuff right away. So I think I do want some battle droids, though. We'll get the huts. We'll get some battle droids, just so we have more infantry available. Because that's going to be very necessary.
B1 unit activated.
On the way.
B1 unit activated.
Right away.
Okay, like if we can take Nantan and then we can get into Bilbringi, then we have a shot.
Construction.
If we can't do those things, then I'm very sad. We're at 5%. We are at 2%. Empire of the Hand's at 6%. We weren't supposed to have to deal with them. I'm glad it worked. So realistically, it's the intended setup, but it does make things more complicated.
Roger, roger. I hate
I do think a field base is going to be worth it over here.
we got here.
Choose your
So let's try to
reinforcements en route.
We're on our way.
push repairs,
Warning squad. Careful.
and you're all just going to go through that landing zone.
Close. Yay.
Am I excited for Bad Batch Season 3? Definitely. I wasn't excited about the Bad Batch when it started, but I really enjoyed it.
Construction.
Enemy forces ahead.
Got some Ventress back, so that'll be interesting.
Better come up with a plan.
Weapons ready.
Ooh, one of the units that I am kind of curious about for us is whether our AAC-3s are going to work properly. Which they should, but I'm just going to see if that's going to come out of our build pad, or our heavy factory as intended.
We can handle it.
Okay, you guys, yeah, you keep getting that. That's good for you.
Secure the landing zone.
We're really relying on this repair platform. Okay, so we got that. And are any of you real? You're real. Get out of there. Are any of you real? One of you should be real. You're real. You're not real. So you guys go up there. My personal favorite, personal favorite ground unit? I don't know. AATs are up there. Like the CIS tanks. I really like those. There's no reason to believe the Ray movie is canceled, and I don't hope it is. I'm excited for that as well. transport sound? I guess that's the AACs making those sounds. But I think we've killed most of their original garrisons. So let's see if we can get up to the next landing zone.
Our base is under attack.
Carl Weathers died. What? Oh, damn. It's not great.
We've secured a landing zone.
Oh, look good here. Yeah, that's really sad. Well, I will continue streaming as if I didn't hear that. And get to their base. Okay, no more. I'll avoid using the word kill. No more AAC or RAF for them.
On your toes,
And
Reinforcement point contested.
okay, just focus on those, and we'll bomb run on you. Yeah, that's too bad. He wasn't that old either, was he? He was only in his like mid-50s. Like, it's always hard to know what to say in those situations. Was he that old? Are you serious? Jesus Christ. I mean, that's still not old for dying, but he looked very young. Younger than my parents. I mean, still sad. Like, there's no right age to die at. But
Your assignment?
We've lost the landing zone.
it's the same thing with Ray Stevenson, where like for people who are exposed to someone primarily for their work, it's obviously like some of the thought goes to them as characters in something, but of course that's not really the important part in anything. That's a lot of... Ooh, that tank is... Okay, can you guys take care of that? Your disruptor should mean you can. Come on. Our vehicles aren't fast enough to get in to help. So at least the real company is full. Oh, we got some support. There we go. It was. I'm alright, you? A lot of infantry losses there. I mean, I was alright, but Carl Weathers is, of course, very sad.
Under construction.
Well, I never really followed his filmography, so I was not, in fact, considering his other movies. Definitely gonna need more of that infantry then. Get some Slurms Mackenzie. Okay, I cannot let Slurms Mackenzie die. That would be an absolute dereliction of duty. That's good. mods are going well in beta for one of them, and then hopefully in beta for another, and then hopefully in beta for the other, and then just a long, ever repeating cycle of betas until we all die and are released from modding forever.
Building started.
Well, we got TR, we got Fall of the Republic, and we got the Revan's Revenge as well. Need trade ports on that. Look, here's the thing about Rocky. Never watched any of them. No interest in watching any of them. So that's... There's Rocky, there's what's the other one? Rambo. Any of the R movies, just never been my thing.
Construction complete.
Predator, R's the second letter,
Construction
ruled out. In Star Wars, you're 4 letters in before you get to it, so it's allowed to slide through. Was there a Liberty in the shipyard tab? I mentioned that a bit earlier, but because it doesn't have, like, it is the it's the Justice variant of the MC80, which is normally not a buildable one, so it didn't have the shipyard type set as a requirement, and I forgot to put it in. So, how long am I planning on doing this? Does your team have an end goal? I mean, we got all the factions planned that we want to do, and it's just really, as long as we enjoy doing it, we'll keep doing it. Like, Fall of the Republic's the closest to having content completion that we want, but there's, like, changes we like doing, and if we're going to update something in one of the other mods, may as well keep it going to... Like, if we're going to change a mechanic in Thrawn's Revenge, and we have a reason for doing it, may as well change it in Fall of the Republic. So everything's very different than it was, like, 5 years ago, even, so there's always stuff to redo if we
Building started.
want to keep modding.
Building cancelled.
Like, eventually, each of us will get bored of modding Empire at War or tired of it and move on, but it's the mod team of Theseus. I will need more infantry of, like, every type. So we'll get... Watch those wrist rockets. We will get... Dark Walkers, more B2 memes, and super duper battle droids. I wish I'd mixed up. I might go through and randomize the order in the file a bit so that we can get some of the different unit types all together. But let's also get a second one of these. We'll get Men in Black.
Recruiting.
Because otherwise we're just going to have a build bar full of B2s for a while. So I can even just drop some stuff onto the other UI row, and we'll be able to build those as well. Because, like, infantry are the one thing that we're gonna be riddled in infantry the whole time. But economically, that's probably okay. Like, if we can take Ord Cantrell, then we'll get a full trade port capabilities at Orinda, so we'll definitely want that. I have not tried the new AOTR yet.
Got something for me?
Moving out.
I haven't played too many other mods recently. But
Heading out.
hopefully this year, like, I want to start with Pegasus Chronicles, but I am hoping to explore some other stuff as well this year, especially in, like, scripted videos. So, like, if I do a Twitch stream of campaigns rather than doing, like, episodic releases on YouTube. Well, yeah, can I do that? I don't know if I can do that. I want the units that I can build from Bilbringi. I don't want to kill the stuff at Bilbringi. What do they have on the ground there? The artillery is scary. But other than that, I think we'll be able to do that.
Full out.
I think the Justice will help with that. So, hold on. Do they have much point defense? I think being able to get some missiles in, like if I can get Dominus Astra, we'll get 2 broadsides, and then we'll have Star of Justice. And we might be able to do it without losses. The problem is we just have a lack of tankiness right now, which the Assault Frigate Mark II would help with too. But the... What's the fighter situation look like from you? Neutral has gained despair. Oh, they left without building. That's a lot of fighters. Well, it's the 3-ton Falcons, and the other ones aren't going to be very fightery. They will have the shipyard. That's the other thing to consider that I haven't been thinking of. They're going to have Dreadnought shipyard out there. So I might need to just focus elsewhere, because the shipyard alone makes that a lot more difficult. So I think rather than risking too much there now, I'll try to take some of the other planets. Ord Cantrell was an ISD, but that was about it. So we can definitely take Ord Cantrell. I think we are going to definitely take Ord Cantrell. I own the Great War. I don't own World War I as a whole, but I own Petroglyph's adapted version of the Great War. I played the demo, but I mean, it was fine.
Let's get this bucket.
I didn't love it. So it wasn't something that really grabbed me. I might be a little bit too far back here, but I'd rather be too far back and kill stuff with fighters, come back.
Navigating to coordinates.
Any of you want to come and kill me? But as you can see, the bug I was talking about in the Hut campaign that was keeping the AI still was fixed. It was just an unfortunate time to start those 2 campaigns within a couple days of each other.
Commencing attack run.
Yes, sir.
So I do need to recode the Hut campaign.
Roger that. Changing course
So
to
hold
intercept.
on. Are you gonna
Acquiring
come
target.
separate sides? Oh, please do. I'd be okay with that.
Warm up.
The real fun part would be if I could
Y-wing here.
get the...
Awaiting orders.
Ooh, what's going on in Shadow Droids? I must have missed one of the compliments. Oh well. But yeah, the real fun thing would be if I could force them to retreat and all be hanging around the PA planets. Unfortunately, that is not a thing we can do. Not how independence works.
Attacking the launch bay.
Form up. Attacking target.
Draw their fire.
Fire at will.
Coming around.
I've got the
Watch your six.
Okay, I need to get these chaffs
I'm in range.
over there. You get behind.
Reporting for duty, sir.
Roger that.
Okay, everyone get forward.
I've detected.
Eliminating target.
Ever been approached by a game studio to work with them? I have not. There are some former devs that have gotten jobs in the industry, but I have no interest in being an actual game designer because even as a YouTuber, I probably have more job security, to be honest.
Excellent shot.
And let me tell you, not a lot of job security in YouTube either.
At your command.
I'm on them. Yes, Commander. Advancing on target. Targeting the laser systems.
Ready for batters.
Okay, that should last. Okay, I don't think anything's gonna actually die on this. We just need to move together and make sure we don't let this.
Fire.
Targeting.
Open fire. Ready.
Dragon. If you're not capable of going through the asteroids, then don't do it for my stuff.
Getting
Okay.
alarm ready.
Get
I think
behind them.
that was 0 losses.
I've got my approach vector.
It was close to 0 losses, if not.
I've got my approach vector.
Everyone else just sit back.
Roger that.
Craft.
Target's coming in fast.
Form up.
Got a couple Nebulon Bs. We're good.
Firing.
We're good.
TIE squadron here. Attacking
We're
target.
fine.
Attacking.
Attack formation.
Yeah, that's fine.
Taking fire. Awaiting orders.
So a lot of anti-fighter that we're going to be flying through, which hopefully will focus on our regular fighters first. So let's just
We're on our way.
lazily loop around. I definitely need to switch that Pathfinder.
I copy.
We need the
I got one.
safety.
Orders.
Well, no, we're actually, even with that anti-fighter there,
Try not to let
it's not enough to stop all of the fighters from a very fighter-friendly fleet.
TIE squadron standing by.
Are you shaving this month? Was that dropped? It seems like no one else remembered that we were going to be doing that, even when I brought it up. So that's not happening, which I'm fine with, because I've got to like see a lot of people in real life this month. So, Mirage brought up like significant others, but I don't think Dana would care.
Fire at will.
I'm on them.
So that wasn't going to be an obstacle for me. But the all the meetings with our realtor and bank people and lawyers was probably going to be
Awaiting.
more of a thing for me.
Attacking.
All right, Ord Cantrell. I suppose there is a way around the whole Bill Bringy situation. Like, I'd be able to try to take out the shipyard
Changing course.
without
Targeting. Yes, Commander.
engaging everything
I copy.
and then just retreat. But
Reporting.
it's kind of risky.
Acquiring target. Engines activated.
I don't think I want to do that before we're at like a full 300 fleet and before we have Star of Justice for sure.
Location plotted.
Keep your eyes open for those fighters.
But I think we've got that. Then there's just one little CR90 to kill.
Let's go.
Okay, Ord Cantrell, we're good.
Victorious.
Oh, we lost Crazy Diamond. Darn. Diamond. We lost Crazy Diamond. Definitely gonna have to go through and see what's actually dead here. Okay, move you guys over. And Orinda, we can get,
Beginning construction.
because I think that's going to be worth more getting it now. That should finish before the next week. And Iridonia had a lot, but it might actually be possible for us to overcome it. God, they just have so much. Okay, well, let's get. Is it white, red, white, or white, red, green?
Vehicle in production.
And Corellian Army.
Constructing unit.
Because even though we're limited on our fleet tenders, having that is gonna be like having the stuff that can benefit from them now is still gonna be a bit better for us. And we never really found out what's on the ground here, but I'm really not as worried about the ground stuff for the independent forces.
Yay! Already. Better come
So
up
we'll
with
get
plan,
a
forming squad. I hate
sensor now.
clones.
Oh, hello.
Blast them.
Hey, we got here.
Yeah, get chased off. Thank you. We want this turbo laser as well. You guys are just gonna stand by that turbo laser. Oh shit! They got there fast. They just have like a bunch of the world's speediest little guys. Well, that's unfortunate.
Choose your reinforcements.
I copy. Weapons ready. Targeting.
Getting those. I'll bring in some Magnas. Bring in the wheel tank.
Moving into position.
Armor standing by.
I think we might actually be able to come out on top on these guys. Well,
Armor ready.
not super on top.
Course plotted.
Okay, never mind.
Roll. Adjusting now.
Now they're definitely gonna win on that. So we'll get the Brotherhood of Roger and Darkwalkers.
Let's move out.
Definitely want some repairs. Okay, everyone available, just kill the IDT, please. Okay. So they got that one. And I don't think they have any infantry over there. The problem is that we've got to get up to about that spot, because I don't want to build a repair platform back here. Because I would very much like to keep using it for the rest of the battle. So can you guys just capture this? And then we might be able to cover... Oh my god. Here. Stop trying to get around each other at the same time. You go forward, and then the other ones will go forward.
We've captured an abandoned turbo laser tower.
Nope, stop it. Now, you get up there.
Anytime.
Magnus have to be the unit we've had the most problems with their locomotor.
I copy. Transmission received.
Or they just get stuck doing random stuff.
Form up.
Well, at least we've got some healing on those. Okay, if you're gonna be stuck there, then
Moving into position.
do what you gotta do. What the other ones through.
Yes. Roger that. Where do you need
Get the
me?
heals off that. And one of you can stand at that.
Destroyed.
Well, it's probably only like 5 individual units. We've killed the IDT. There's a company of those, a company of the
We've lost the abandoned turbo laser tower.
the other speedy boys we saw at the start.
Give me a target.
So that's 3,
Reporting. Always ready, sir. Fall out,
which
Kilo.
are mostly dead now. They might have had double of some of them though. Well, let's get the Pongitas in there. I do want one of our faster heavy vehicles, so I'm gonna have to check Travalpacor for whatever it had. You're all coming. Like, I have possibly the slowest set of heavy vehicles right now that I possibly could. Between 2 Magnetries and the Mandalorian wheel tank. It's not a fast set of units. But I don't even really think we have a super fast set waiting for us. Like, we get some like T3s, T4s, slightly faster, I think. T3s maybe not.
Keep going.
I don't remember their stats offhand.
This way. Over there. Moving.
If we can get this landing zone...
Changing course. Pushing forward. Assault in progress. Heading to coordinates.
Alright.
Engaging enemy. Right away.
Having another, like a sensor ping would be great.
Heading out.
You get up there. I'm gonna just bring in some more support for that, because those infantry are gonna be a problem for this guy. Okay, I'm gonna let you heal him. Her. Them.
Awaiting orders.
Because at least the nice thing with the Storm Commandos is that they will do that. Well, hold on. I'm actually going to move you guys around here. I'm going to put you up at this group. We're going to just move up there. Because these infantry are just going to be able to go through to the other side here. That will get us where we need to be.
We'll be there
Okay, so anyone else in the middle that wants to get cut off? No. I think this is not threatening. They don't have enough here to actually kill us. I'm just worried about what's going to be waiting in the wings there. Okay, keep coming around. You guys can come up there. And that does seem to just be the one squad, so we can take them. Maybe the barracks. Okay. Let's try to get to a place where we can see that structure. We can bomb it.
Awaiting orders.
There. We should be able to bomb that while taking out these more conventionally. And then that's our... That's our planet now?
We've sighted them.
Almost?
On the move.
Almost.
Changing course. Attack.
You can distract them for us.
There's just a few stragglers in there. We're good.
Engaging enemy. Right away. In attack position. Open fire. Moving out. Heading out. All out.
You can distract them for us.
Let's move out.
Orders confirmed.
Alright. So we've got the main base area, and you guys can push up, because there was definitely a unit that was up here. I thought it was among the group that came to kill us. Nope, we got him. We got him. Lost faulty programming, but it's okay. And how are we for infrastructure? That's not going to offset us too much. I wanted to check you. So we have some artillery, and we do have the AAC-3s. I think what I really want out of this group, though, is the Juggernauts, and I will add the hero text for the next week. But I think that is the start of our campaign. So we're going to save there. Next time, we are going to try to take Bilbringi and contain the New Republic, maybe even go in on the New Republic. So we'll see how that goes for us. That'll be next Friday. The way this is going to work is every Friday I will be doing these streams, possibly Wednesday and Friday some weeks, because I would like to finish before I move. Otherwise, it'd be like 2 or 3 weeks without them. And that'll allow me to like get some other stuff ready for some other days. But hope you guys enjoyed this first tenuous step into the galaxy. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to everyone who submitted units. If you do want to become a patron and submit units still, that is possible. There will be a link in the description after I finish of the ship submission page, as well as the unit tracker, which I'll try to get up to date before we start the next stream, so that everyone is aware of just how poorly we're doing. But thanks again for watching. Hope to see you next time. Bye, everyone.